Hey, what's up, dude? Hang on one sec. 1 second, dude. Let me get this. Okay. Okay. I had to put the other channel up there. Yeah. I just went and got my dinner. He says, "Hey, Fred, how you been? Good seeing you, dude." Yeah, I figured I'm gonna try to. If you guys like after tonight or going forward, if you can throw a comment somewhere in one of my newer videos, that's how I'm going to have to send you notifications if YouTube isn't, because everybody keeps telling me they're not getting them. So I'm going to try to look for before I go live, I'll look for a comment you left and I'll say, hey, I'm going live. That's about the only way I can seem to get. Monograph is live. Did either of you guys ever go to Monograph's channel? It's a pretty good channel. I just spent $6 extra on cheese. There you go. Shit at the supermarket's getting. Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. By the way, you're getting yours? Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, because it's ridiculous. A lot of people have been telling me they're not getting them randomly. There's a guy that's on here, Trundy. He's from Australia. And he's told me he left a comment saying he wasn't getting them. Now, it might also be that and I ain't seen him. He was on all the time for a couple of weeks there. Now, I ain't seen him. But Australia's probably getting like Britain, where they're cracking down on internet and shit. I don't know. Things are getting really fucked up. So maybe that's why. Yo, O'Doyle, what's up? How you doing? And like I said, just so you guys know, there's 2 live streams going. Got the other one over there. It's Legends and Tales of Josey Wales on one, and the other one is Preacher Pale Rider. So, yeah, we actually got some people on the other one there. I got 10 rolling in already. Anyway, there's a lot of crazy shit happening again. Like the whole fucking world's spinning out of control. One thing is, I don't know, you guys must have heard something about this. There's like 11 or 12 top scientists. It's too dark. Top scientists are disappearing. NASA engineers and stuff, and some of them ended up dead. And this happened right before COVID, right around that time period. A whole bunch of scientists, herbalists, and all, and I think other scientists and bankers were dying mysteriously, like a shit ton of them. Now, I had to wonder what the hell that's all about, but I bet you it's connected. I bet you when COVID went down, you know what COVID was? That's and getting that vaccine and everything, I guarantee you, that's the prequel to the Mark of the Beast. They wanted to see how many people, if they put something out there, will race down and go get it. And I'll tell you what, people were running down there to the hospitals and waiting in the parking lot for their fucking vaccine. So they're figuring they got, a lot of people just going to fucking take the Mark of the Beast. It's going to be some kind of chip or something, or neuronet, like Elon Musk is working on. By the way, have you guys seen what's his name? Elon recently in the interviews? Man, he looks like he's not even human anymore. I keep turning that off because it's too bright, but then I turn it off, it's too dark. So, what do you got on here? Remember me. Let me see if I can read your name here. Elizabeth Myers. Yes, I do remember you. How you doing? It says UK passed a law saying if you're born 2009 or after, you'll never, what's that? You'll never be able to buy nicotine vapes or cigarettes. Wow. UK? Well, I guess it sucks. Well, if you never had it, you're not going to miss it. But what are the farmers for tobacco going to do? They're going to switch them over to some other crop, some other cash crop. But everyone's over. Yeah, that's right. Now they're on both. You got people on both things, but you're right. There's 6 or 7 up there. There's 2 down here. Anyway, Tammy should be around hopefully soon. I think there she is. What's up, Tammy? How you doing? I was just telling him, what's that? Your cafe job's on the edge there. Memory might be closing down. Rent went up, and the owner says it ain't paying. He ain't paying it. That sucks. What was I just about to say? Yeah, so scientists are just disappearing, and I mean, one right after the other. What the fuck is going on? Shouldn't that be like somebody taking care of that? Is there anybody investigating that shit? I mean, other than reporting on the news, how the fuck are people just disappearing like that? So, like, those people just vanished. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen when if the rapture happens and millions of people vanish? That just feels like same fucking thing happened before. And it's awful fucking weird. What's this? I'm trying to read all these. So anyway, I think, yo, what's up? How are you, Shelby? See you for a while. What's new with you? What's the weather like down there, Shelby? Are you in Georgia or? I remember you telling me you were either somewhere down south, South Carolina or Georgia or something. Can't recall. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna see some crazy shit happen. What's that say over there? Man, I should have brought out my glasses. Dave Wood, how you doing? Oh man. So anyway, supposedly we got another. What's that? Good. Okay, cool. There's another. What do you call it? Peace plan or treaty? Not treaty. What the hell's ceasefire? Every other day there's a ceasefire, and then they're breaking it. Who's this? Dial up. What's up? How you doing? How you been, dude? Yeah, New World Orders. That's cool. That's good, Shelby. What was I gonna say? Yeah, there's all kinds of shit. The WEF is talking all kinds of shit. Like, they're getting off on all the panic that's happening in the world and all that shit, and they're trying to like make it even worse by just telling you what's coming. You know what I mean? They're the people that put out that. Actually, Klaus Schwab, who was the leader of that, "Oh, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy" comment. You know, like they're going to take all our shit, and they're trying to, and they may if we're stupid enough, and we might be because we didn't do fucking shit for the first few years. COVID was rolling around. Took forever for people to finally say, "No, we're not doing this anymore," because we'd still be doing it now if people hadn't finally said that's enough bullshit. You know. Bilderbergers. Yeah. Exactly, dude. Screw them. They think they own the world. That's one of the things they're talking about is like trying to make people pay for water and shit. Like they're going to carbon footprints and all this bullshit. You know, how you're damaging the planet as an individual and they got to tax you and everything. Who the fuck died and left them in charge? You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of shit. You know? What else we got here? Hang on. I'm trying to keep up with the chat over here. Let's see. He spent the day at Kroger's buying up all the food stamps for 50 cents on the dollar. What are they doing something with the stamps now? What's going on with food stamps? Are they being what's that say? Okay. Yeah. Man. Yeah. I heard that before. Yeah. What happened to just panhandling without selling your fucking food stamps? Just get a little tin can, go out with a cardboard sign, putting that you're a vet on there. You took care of animals, you're a vet. Yeah. And then there's always, you see a guy, I'm a Vietnam vet. You got a couple bucks? And the guy's like younger than shit. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Some of the people up there are full of shit I'd say about 60 to 70% of them. But there's some that really need help. What's that? What happened to getting up in the fucking morning going to labor ready? Yeah, that's a good point, I guess. There you go. They've always been selling them stamps. They need them now. Yeah. What's this say? Put on your sign, deaf and mute. Yeah, exactly. Hate people who lie about service. You know what? Here's the deal. I don't fault you one little bit. If you're having trouble getting money, right, or a job, and you have children at home and you got to feed those kids, do whatever the fuck you got to do. Period. End of story. Try first to do it, the way everybody else is. Go out and try to get a job. But if you got to feed your kids, that's a priority. Yeah. But the same thing is don't be out partying and shit. If you have responsibility, take care of children at home. That's all I'm saying. People do that to, what's this say? Imagine your only contribution to the world is obsessing on your own appearance and manipulating people around you. Yeah. They aren't going to get their hair and nails. Yeah. Doing nails. Thanks. Yeah. Right. Yeah, there's a lot of that shit. People asking for help and charity and shit, and then they're pissing it away on something they don't need, and their kids are still going hungry. That really pisses me off. There are people that do that. I'll tell you what, going to inner city Wilmington, I've seen situations down there because I lived down near that area for a while, and it was fucked up. Mothers out smoking crack on the corner and giving away food stamps for drugs or whatever the fuck they're doing down there, and they got kids that going hungry. That shit's fucked up. It's hard to do two live streams. I keep jumping back and forth trying to read them. Let's see. What, that yarn that they put in their hair is not cheap. Yeah, right. What's that? I dumpster dove, collected cans, junk, and made money in between jobs. Yeah, it can be done. But at the same moment, if someone's coming up short and doesn't have money and they have children to feed, I don't know. There is a need for some food stamps out there, but it's being abused. And same with any kind of help. I mean, we had people rolling here illegal aliens. They're giving them $1,000 worth of food stamps, new cars, setting them up in hotel rooms up in Four Seasons or whatever. I mean, what the fuck? Our own people, and for that matter, the vets that are legit vets that are need help can't get it. They're sleeping in the streets. It's a fucked up thing. Fred is fatigued. Yeah. And so what's up with you, Dial Up? How you doing? I've seen you for a few days. Everything good? Yeah, right. Yeah, don't rub it in, dude. Don't rub it in. I can retire if I don't want to eat anymore, just because I need money. But no, I am getting ready to retire. It's called death. Yeah. Anyway, a couple years, probably that'll be it for me. I'm gonna get the fuck out and go. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably just go out and start hunting for food out in the woods and shit, because that's about what's going to happen. Because they're already saying that in a couple of weeks, or sorry, a couple of months, there's going to the whole grocery stores and everything going to be emptying out, and it's right out of the Bible. Famine. It's one of the four horsemen, and it's charging hard at us right now. That shit is going quick. And next thing is, once people start starving, going hungry, it's going to weaken their immune system. That's when they're going to let out everything under the sun out of the fucking CDC. They got fucking tons of different biological shit in there. Watch. Either a terror attack will happen and blow the doors off it, and that shit will be all over the place. That's what I think will end up happening. What's that? Spread glue in the hotel today. Tomorrow, it's carpet installed. That's cool. I'm still working. I worked a half a day at Kroger's getting my 50% off. There you go. Anybody seen Doc? Wonder how he's doing. I ain't seen him for a few days either. It's just so many Mexicans working at hotels. One employee busted out his phone to translate today. Couldn't understand it. Is the elevator working again? Yeah, I have to tell you what, that's a convenient thing to use your phone to translate. Man, I started counting on that thing, and I just said, fuck it, I'm just going to learn Spanish. Because I worked with a whole bunch of Mexicans down at the Big Fish. You know what? You can say whatever the fuck you want about illegal aliens, but every fucking Mexican that I worked with down there busted his fucking ass. Yeah. And those dudes like swam across the river to get here, and probably marched past all kinds of fucking problems, coming in, counting cartels probably trying to enslave them and sell them into trafficking. So some of them are putting up with some shit. But again, when they came into our country, they were fucking given the deal of the century. It's not their fault. Any one of you would have fucking swam that fucking river, the Rio Grande, to come up here too. If you were living down there in poverty, there's not one of you going to sit down there and deal with that. So I don't really hate them or feel anything against them. It's the fucking, because they also work their ass off. It's the fucking people that fucking set the whole thing up and did it all around the world. George Soros is in the other assholes. I can't think of their names, How you doing? Oh, what's that? Okay. It's hard to read the other one there. Chinese. Yeah, the Chinese are going to fucking take everything from us at the end. Watch. They're sitting back quietly, and we're now officially in, up shit's creek without a paddle. We evidently used, supposedly, like, I think 60 or 70% of our missiles already in this war. And, I mean, it's just gets Raytheon out there making new ones. But we're liable to run out and not have enough to fight China if China decides to get brave and come after us, because it's going to come down to that when they can't get any gasoline or anything. We're blocking them out of the Straits of Hormuz too. I think most young Americans just want free handout. Yeah, you're right. Right. You know why? Because they got used to that from shit. They got used to that from that COVID money that they were getting. You know, where they could sit at home and do nothing. You know, that shit weakened our nation big time. You're right. Yeah, but you know what? In all fairness, though, I got a lot more respect having worked with them, and they're just getting used just like we are. Here's what's happening, whether you guys see it or not. The whole big pictures. We're getting fucked over first, but you know they brought in legal aliens. Down the road, the illegal aliens are going to get fucked over when they're switching off with AI. So you still got to pay the illegal aliens a few coins here and there. Fucking robots, you don't have to pay them shit, you know? So these scumbag elites are doing everybody dirty. So we ought to fucking turn on them. And I mean, like, every fucking human being on the planet ought to fucking turn on them. Because they plan on taking the fucking whole world over and basically, you know, killing us off or putting us in fucking 15-minute cities and which are concentration camps. You know, they'll push a button, and all chips explode. Who's that? Wait a minute, I saw somebody else pop on. Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing? Shakes at the stars from the sky. That's a long name, dude. How you been, dude? Saw you the other down here. AI judges and all. Exactly. That's right. They're going to have AI priests in your church, AI judges. You know, they're going to be in charge of us, basically. They're going to be making the calls whether we go to jail for something or not. Fucking robots. It's ridiculous. You know? We have AI, you know, running everything over at DoorDash now. You know, except for the drivers, you know, we're still there. But here's the deal. They're working on getting rid of us. It's just, here's what is happening. 90% of new hires are immigrants. Yep. And the corporations pay so little, only those from pure poverty will. Exactly, dude. They're taking advantage of everybody here. So everybody ought to not be hating on each other, pull together and fucking turn on them. Turn on these fucking snakes. That's what I say. Because if they have their way, they're literally going to fucking kill us. That's not a joke. I don't think I'm too far off on that. I see them eliminating us, yeah, without prejudice. Just fucking throwing us in death camps, razor wire around like Hitler did. It's happened time and again throughout centuries. You know, someone gets in control and in power that's a maniac. I mean, be it Napoleon, Hitler, Mao Zedong, Joseph Stalin, and they start killing millions of people. Pol Pot. So, what's that? Only 1% of Americans grow enough of their own food to be self-sufficient. Yep. Terminator. Yep. What's that? Getting rid of truckers. AI. Can you imagine that shit? A fucking robot's going to be riding an 18-wheeler down the fucking highway, you know, and you're going to be in a car that's robot controlled. You'll be in the back seat, won't be able to do a fucking thing if that robot in the truck decides to jump lanes and just smash into you in an 18-wheeler, and you're just along for the ride. You're no control over your car anymore because they're planning on doing that. You know that you'll still have to buy the car, pay for the car, but you won't be driving it. They'll have robots. It's really fucked up. We're cooked. At any point, they can close the supermarkets and we starve. Yep. That's why we got to get a hold of the motherfuckers. That's why we got to grab them up. Every last fucking dirtbag one of them. Catch them off guard. Yeah. All those fucking elites. Send a couple 100,000 people undercover, or sneak over into the Bilderberg area and just start rounding them fucking rats up. So anyway, because they're going to do that to us. You do realize that. It's whoever strikes first, the way I look at it. They're going to fucking kill us. And people are like, dude, you need to calm down. That's not, yeah, it's going to happen. They're telegraphing it. They're telling us ahead of time. It might not happen tomorrow. It's going to happen soon, though. I promise you that. What do you think, Dial Up? Do you think I'm crazy, or do you think I'm right about what I'm saying? That's what we're heading for. I mean, they want us out of here. Look what they did to Maui. They burned that thing out because Oprah needed some more land or some shit. All those kids burned up. They never saw them again. It's crazy. Can you guys hear me at all? Okay. I think I don't want to repeat things I agree with because, yeah, it's probably better. You're right. Right. I don't give a fuck anymore. That's my whole mantra. I don't give a fuck anymore. But, do what you got to do. Say what you got to say or not. Let me turn this other one off. There's nobody even on there. Hang on. Okay, that's done. Had 80 people over there. Yeah, I'm just sick and tired of it. Yeah, and that's the next thing. Everybody's too scared to even fucking speak up in our country, and that they can come and get you. They're gonna do it anyway, dude. They're gonna do it anyway. That's the problem. Had anyone heard William May? What'd that say? Good citizen, not my type of sound, but the lyrics are good. Yeah. Yeah, I know, Tammy. It's just, and I'm not even talking about anybody here. At least you guys speak up. I didn't mean that to anybody take that. I'm just saying, just when you look around the world, we're doomed anyway because people are afraid they're going to lose their possessions or their life they got here. You know what? This is all materialism. I don't give a shit no more. They've already took pretty much everything away from me. I don't give a fuck. What can you do about it? Yeah. What did you call the governor for? Somebody just said something about, was it just a little while ago about, I think it was even in this thing maybe 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, about tobacco. Was that you, Dial Up, said that? Or was it Tammy or somebody? There, 2009. No, it was O'Doyle. O'Doyle said it. Like 2009, if you're born after that, you're not even going to know what tobacco is. They're not selling you any, and it's done. Let me see what the hell happened with that other one. So they're also pushing the UFO agenda real hard now. All those scientists that disappeared were all working with jet propulsion and anti-gravity shit. So something's definitely going on. But I think it's just to convince everybody why tobacco doesn't hurt as bad as our. Yeah, that's a good point there. Yes, you're right. You're better off eating a fucking eating a fucking cigarette than eating a Twinkie, or any other fucking thing that's out there. Yeah, kids are eating Twinkies at lunchtime at school or whatever. Their mom packed in their lunch. You should have packed them some smokes. You know, fucking cigarettes are more healthy than the fucking food. It's ridiculous. What's that say? Oh, okay, cool, good deal. A lot of people are starting to speak up about the data centers. What the fuck? Yeah, they want you to give up everything so they can, take that money and build more data centers. It's nuts. Your root cellar, all stocked up with canned foods. I'm putting out a big ass garden next week. You're getting a late start there, Fred. Next week. We're nearly into summer. You should have got that shit in the ground already. So, anyway, and you know what? Maybe I whined and bitched too much about the shit going on, but what bothers the fuck out of me is a lot of people never say a word. They're just motoring along, and they think it's not going to get them. Nothing's going to, come and fuck up their world. They think it's all going to keep going on the same way. And the only thing I can say is there's only one way that you get out of all this shit. It's God. You got to start getting right with God. What's that? Still, what's that? No, it's still frosting in my area. Oh, really? And you know what? The weather's been so crazy anyway. We had literally a few days ago, it was 2 days ago, it went down like 30, 31 degrees. Early morning was 31 degrees. And then like a day before, during the night, it was like 80 degrees. So it doesn't even make any fucking sense. It's jumping around so much. Oh, you got a greenhouse. Okay. What's that? I'm trying to see that. You planted a pencil and a red rubber ball. That's an emoji for a carrot and a tomato. My eyesight's that bad. It looks like a Ticonderoga pencil's been sharpened too far down. I thought the other thing was a red rubber ball. It's a tomato. Some of these emojis suck. Just kidding. If you look at it, maybe it's just because my eyes are shot, and I'm in the dark. A lot of the emojis on here are fucking stupid. Yeah, I use them, but they look like they should be better. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, right now the fucking weather's beautiful. I got the window open, nice breeze blowing in here. It's got to be about 59 degrees, 58 degrees. Tammy, where you at? You in there still? Tammy's out rolling a smoke. There you are, 79 here. So maybe it's a little bit warmer here because you're only a state or so away. but it feels like it's about 59, 60 degrees. It's humid. There's a little bit of humid. You know what? I'll find out right now. Give me a second. I'm gonna check the temperature. What is the temperature of Wilmington, Delaware right now?
63 degrees in Wilmington right now.
63 degrees. See what we got coming down the road. Tomorrow it's going to be 75. Saturday we're getting rain. So the weather's crazy. Like I said, it was like hot as shit, and then it got like down to 31 degrees the other night. Yeah. Yeah. Let me put this up here. See if I can pull the plug on it so I got it charged. And yeah, I'm taking your advice there, dial up. I'm going to get one of them battery power packs. I had one, and matter of fact, it might still be in I have a storage unit. Now, shit. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'm pretty low on it still. I better leave the plug in there for a little bit. What's that? They say pot is a drug, but how do potheads just forget to smoke? Right? I'm wondering, if that's where all the Alzheimer's is coming from. Yeah. From weed, or is it? I don't think it's the weed. I think it's the chemtrails. No, I think chemtrails and the shit that's in the water, and then the microplastics. You realize that there's like trillions of fucking plastic bottles floating around in the ocean, breaking down into a plastic goo, and then it ends up, molecularly, it turns into, I don't know what, but it gets into your fucking bodies, from everything, and any kind of food. It's in everything. It's fucking everywhere, and then it crosses the blood-brain barrier, and then it probably solidifies up there. So you got like a big old fucking plastic wrap around your brain. Yeah. Exactly. Aluminum's fucking one of the things that does cause Alzheimer's. You know what? I don't even think they really labeled on the vaccinations what was in them, too. Do you guys ever remember whether that was? I wonder if that was like, if you could go and look that up. What they probably wouldn't even let you know, because it's like patented secret, whatever they're putting in their medicine, so-called medicine. mRNA. Yeah, you're right. Damn. Sorry to hear that, dude. Yeah, my aunt, she lived in Florida. She got hit by a truck. She was in a car, but snapped her fucking neck. Tractor trailer hit her. She didn't even know it hit her. She was gone. Long time ago, I got hit by a hit and run down by Ellesmere, which is sort of near me. I was heading home from work, It was late at night. It was about 9, 10 o'clock. Not that late, but I just got done work. A guy just ran right into the back of me, shattered out my back. The back window glass come flying up past me, went all over everything. I literally had to go brush it off after I got out of the car. And then I sat my ass down. Didn't feel right after that. And they took me into the hospital. Somehow I didn't get hurt, but the guy hit me pretty hard. It's the only accident that I got hit that hard. I've had other accidents, but that one should have fucked me up a lot worse. Well, actually, I had another one where I hit my head, but I motored through that, went to the hospital, said, nah, fuck this, I'm all right, and left. Hang on for a second. I'm going to get something to drink. So, I put this up here. You got to get me an iced tea. What's up, okay? Hey, dial up. You're in America, aren't you? Washington. That's right. I remember you saying it. I couldn't think where it was at. What's that like out there, the people wise? Everybody all space cadets and shit? I know up in Seattle and all that. Do you remember what was the name of that city that it was like Summer of Love or some shit where there were, what the fuck was the name of that? When there were all the fucking Antifa were hanging up in that one area. I can't think what the hell, what'd they call that? Blue What'd that say? Blue retards? Let me look at that. That's funny as shit. Goblin eyes. Exactly. That's exactly, dude. Yeah. Wait a minute. Chop. That's what it was. I was sure they were calling it that because they were going to start chopping people's heads off. Yeah, it was like Mad Max. Everybody was degenerated into fucking, like, what's that say? 6 plants. Wait a minute. Those morons planted socks, tomatoes. Wait a minute. Planted socks, tomatoes, plants, and pretended they would feed everyone. 6. Oh, 6. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Who was their leader? Timothy Leary or something? They were probably all chock full of acid, man. Oh, sorry about that. Fucking crack me up with the blue retards. That's what they should call Democrats, the blue retards. They elected a 40-year-old female mayor that have never worked. Literally just was that having mommy and daddy pay rent. Exactly. The real summer of love was in the 60s. Yeah, yeah. They were calling it something like that. I can't remember. But chop. When they were saying that they were calling that chop, I was thinking, this isn't going to end good. I thought they were going to wheel in a fucking guillotine and start chopping heads off or something. Hippies and nuts. What's that say? They did, and I kept correcting them. What was that about? Yeah. Dirty hippies had some integrity. Knew they're just drug addicts without morals. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Dude, you got to show up at more of these live streams because you see some funny shit sometimes. It says, I'd rather have hippies as president. Yeah, maybe. Till the bombs start falling on us, and then a hippie won't do you much good. So anyway, the whole thing with Trump over there is what the fuck's going on with the whole the Straits of Hormuz is open, now it's closed, now it's open. What's going on with that? Let's just keep it open. Yep, that's the truth, dude. It's absolutely the truth. Yeah, especially in today's world, man. Laughter is the best medicine. Because, you think about it. Think back to when you were a kid. Nothing like this. I never thought anything like this was going to happen, where all this really, really weird, fucked up shit happening around the world. And you're starting to realize more and more how much they lied to us, It's unreal. Right. You're right. NWO puppets. It's exactly right. They're all power hungry like you couldn't believe. Yeah. Yeah, voting it's ridiculous because they've been stealing the vote anyway. It's so corrupt. It's nuts, dude. Exactly, dial up. That's the truth, what you just said. Go ahead. Yeah, Banana Republic, here we come. Sorry about that. I went into something up with my what's this say? So I assume everyone here is right leaning, but sees Trump as a bastard. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I voted for him, dial up, but I tell you what, I don't know that I trust him 100% even now. Something wrong. Yep, left wing, right wing, same dirty bird. Put it this way, he's better than Biden. Biden was a joke. Biden didn't even run the country. God knows who really did. He had the auto pen, and other people were making decisions for him. Or camel toe, yeah. Yeah, exactly, dog. You're right, dude. That's exactly the truth. Yep. Take the fucking head of the snake off, you don't have the problem. The tail will never bite you. You know what I mean? It's the fucking top dogs that are fucking us all over. And they'll just walk free every time. Nobody even sees them doing what they're doing to us. You know? Yep. Are you from America, Crisp? Exactly. Right. South Carolina. All right. That's America. 93 of 100. What's that? Senators. 380 of 435 House members. Alpac puppets. Yep. It's ridiculous. They need a clean house. And get the damn lobbyist out of there, and let's slap some fucking term limits on these bitches. Why are they in there for 40, 50, 60, 70 years? Yeah. Yeah. My sister was down in North Carolina, but originally she was in South Carolina for a little while. Unfortunately, she passed away now. It's that all of government are stalking we the people. Exactly. They got fucking cameras everywhere, dude. Just down the road here, they had a sign up saying they were putting up red light camera, which is a flock camera. You know, one of them flock cameras. Right. Yeah, it's crazy. They're not allowed to stop you. I mean, that's detaining somebody. You know, they try to put a barrier up, you know, to stop you from going out the door at a store. It's illegal as fuck. If there's a fire in that place, you're not allowed to block people's exit, whether you want to look at their fucking receipt or whatever. Fuck them. But then you got to look at it from the other point of view. There are people who roll in there and just steal and steal and steal. So then they got to lift the prices because they're taking a beating on that shit. Yeah, and there's looters go in when there's a riot and just take everything out. And they fuck it up for anybody who's trying to go in and purchase something later on, because then later on prices are through the fucking roof. Everybody else suffers because you have some scumbags want to go loot the store because there's a blackout in the neighborhood. There's like a power failure, and that's like a green light to fucking go steal from your neighbors or whatever the hell else you can do. Yeah. Exactly, dude. That's the next thing. You know what? Jobs are going to get very few and far between. They're trying to replace everybody. And once they get everything all like set up like that, then they'll just like look at everybody like we're useless feeders, and they'll have to send us to the camps, you know? Because you just can't, they can't afford to have you living off of everybody else. But they make the system like that, so you can't even fucking survive. It's off the hook. Yeah, oh yeah. Right. Tell them about that, Tammy. Exactly, dude. 15-minute cities. They're bragging about it. They're all happy about this idea they had. They're going to shove us all into little fucking hole in the wall, hellhole, 15-minute city. That to me, you know what that reminds me of? The Warsaw ghettos, World War II. They walled in the Jewish population in Poland and let them try to exist in there for a while. And eventually they're pulling people out of there and executing them. And then they just started mass execution, rolling them out into the gas chambers and down the street to put them in front of a ditch and shoot them in the back. Well, they were just murdering people. It's going to happen again if people don't stand up to it. What's that say? Okay, you went over your carbon limit. So no fishing trips. Take the vaccine or you're kicked out. Exactly. Well, vote matters hardly, Chris. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you're right, dude. We get distracted and we're worried as a society. We're we're focusing on the wrong things, you know? Arguing among ourselves. We should be learning how to get the fuck along one another as best we can, because that's the only way we can at least, if not stop and slow them down. Because I'm telling you, they're coming for us. That's crazy. That's really scary, man. And a lot of people use their phone for work. It's in their car. It Even the cops use the phone in their car while they're driving. I've seen it happen, but nothing will happen to them. I've seen cops have a computer sitting there, folded out, and they're tapping in something, and then they're over here driving, and then a moment later they're picking up a cell phone, and what, they don't get distracted? They're allowed to do that? probably a way to take out the satellites too. You got enough hackers around, someone might know how to fucking take one of them down. Mess it up somehow. Yep. Yep. I ain't seen Doc in a few days. Wonder how he's doing. Yeah, sometimes the cure is worse than the fucking whatever sickness you got with these medicines. Like the side effects will kill you faster. Right. Right. Oh, yeah, that's nuts, dude. Tammy, when you told me that, I couldn't believe it. I thought you were kidding me. She said out in Ohio, they had litter boxes in the schools. I'm like, get the fuck out of here for kids that thought they were cats. That's real mentally healthy, isn't it? Let the kid live in that delusional world that he's a fucking animal. Yeah, it's insane. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. It's all over the place. It's probably even worse out in California. Who, me? Take a guess. See if you can guess where I'm from. I'm from Delaware. Originally out of Philadelphia suburbs. They shouldn't be allowed to do that. You know, messing those kids up. Delaware. I'm from Delaware. Smallest state in the well, no, second smallest state, I guess. I think Rhode Island's smaller than we are. Are you subscribed? Boil a big pot of water, then you crouch down with a blanket and make a teepee. Yeah, my sister used to do that. She would throw rosemary stems in there, rosemary branches into the water. It's like a humidifier, or whatever you call it, vaporizer. Yeah, they have the Amish have something called, I think it's the Amish fire cider. It's for when you're really sick. Saw a recipe on the internet. I think it was the Amish, might have been somebody else, but it had jalapeno peppers and lemon and honey and what the hell else is in there? All this stuff, and shit's supposed to clear you out. I don't remember the rest of it. I just used ground cloves from. I had a toothache. That worked like a champ. It's better than I liked it better than using Ambisol. Thank you. I think that's up north. That's up near like Maine or something. They say wicked. Or Mexican and the Benz. What's that? The Benzonazole. No, I never heard of it, dude. Sounds like ivermectin. The first one was it? Oh, it is ivermectin. My eyesight's bad. Yeah, ivermectin. I heard. But Bendazole. I haven't heard that one. Ivermectin's what they used during COVID. Well, some people did. Yeah, yeah. They were right. That's the thing that kills me. The doctors weren't allowed to like prescribe. Uh, what was the other thing? Can't think of it. The fucking other shit. Hydrochloroquine, or they were like trying to stop them from doing that. That was curing people. Yeah, you know what? It kills parasites, which is weird. It kills worms. It's a worming agent, ivermectin. And they were saying that somehow, some way, cancer is caused by parasites. Somebody was. I wonder if there's truth to that. Stage 4 gone. No shit. Exactly. Exactly. They did that more or less to my dad. He was paying, what was it, $1,800 a month for shots of Lupron. He had prostate cancer. Eventually, he watched his money dwindle and he wanted to leave us money. He said, fuck this. He stopped taking it. And it was about a month and a half later, he died. You know what you do? Fold that up into like a paper airplane and fly it the fuck out the hospital window, wherever the hell you're at now. Forget it. Don't even worry about that. We'll all be out of here by the time you have to pay that off anyway. They're getting ready to nuke us all. Yeah. ivermectin farmers get a hold of that, I guess, for their animals too. I wonder where you can purchase that. Did they make it illegal yet? You know they're going to try. Right? Yeah, I think everybody's credit's beat up. Oh, man. Getting tired. Uh, yeah. Yo, what's up, Trundy? How you doing, dude? I was wondering what was up. Yeah, I kept trying to send you. Did you see any of my comments? YouTube's messing with me. I'm trying to notify you guys because it wasn't. How you been? What's going on down under, dude? What's the weather like down there right now? Yeah, it's the whole world's in a hell of a fix. Do you see Ireland's freaking out? At least they're standing up, not taking any shit. Okay, cool. All right. Man, yeah, but you know what? Pretty soon, nobody's going to have any gasoline if they don't open up the Straits of Hormuz. Exactly, man. Ireland and Britain are fighting back hard. That's the only thing you can do is, yeah, even if you got to do what they're doing over there, it's coming to the point where if you don't do something, we're all screwed. Somebody's gonna, I don't know, just say Trump blocking. I mean, it's great stuff. I don't know what's going on over there. One minute I hear he is, the next minute I hear it's they're doing it, and can't get any straight answers. Yeah. Huh. There you go. So we have hate speech laws here, so can't act to say fuck wrong. Yeah, I know, that's crazy. They can just decide that you said something that offended somebody and drag you off to some rehabilitate or brainwash camp. What it really is. Yep. Yep. Just another puppet. That's the scary thing. Yeah, even Trump, there's somebody pulling his strings, and there's probably somebody above that person pulling their strings. There's people above the Rothschilds probably in this world that are making decisions that we all have to deal with. People we don't even know their names, they're so high up on the what you call it. Yeah, they all are puppets. It's crazy. That happened in Florida. It's nuts. Freedom of speech. Right. Bloodlines of pole smokers. Right. Migrants can say what they exactly want and get away and not get. We get arrested if we show Australian flag where Palestinians are marching. Yeah, that's nuts. Do they really come after you if you guys put an Australian flag up? That's out of control. True. True. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Fred. George Carlin said that. It's a big club and we're not in it. Exactly. That's why we gotta eliminate the big fucking club. Bring our own big club and start smacking them in the fucking skull. Yeah. Well, they're all under English rules, more or less. They're all colonies of England. Ireland's same problems are happening over there. Yeah, you go and do something in their neighborhood, and they'll probably drag you off to a fucking camp. When's the fucking? Here's the deal. I know over here our soldiers take an oath, right? I don't know the oath. I wasn't a soldier, but I have to wonder. Say about protecting the citizens anywhere in that oath, and if it does, how about living up to it? Same with the police department. Why in the fuck is nobody holding these people accountable when they fucking do shit? Exactly. You're right, Fred. It's the truth. Yep. And what's the deal? I just saw Ilhan Omar saying something about they might kick her out of the Congress. I thought that was over and done with about 5 times now. I keep seeing, how what's going on? Does anybody else know what I'm talking about? I know Tammy saw that she was talking about that too. Wasn't she gone already? And another one like that. They just keep talking about nothing ever gets done. Oh, Nancy Pelosi. How the hell is that hag still wandering around Washington, D.C.? She should be in a crypt. She's a fucking a corpse right now that is wandering around D.C. She was in there as a secretary for JFK. That was back in 1960 or 60s or, early 60s before I was born. And she's still in office in Washington. That's 63 years ago when I was born. 62 years ago, sorry. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. Yeah, there's like 12 of them now. And it's not like, why are they not fucking out looking for them guys? I mean, maybe they are, but how is it? It's going to be a deep, dark mystery like what happened to Epstein and all that shit. Nobody's ever going to have an answer about this. It'll just be slowly forgotten. It's like everything else. They don't ever fucking, catch the people that are like burning down the country, for instance, with direct energy weapons and, starting fires everywhere. What happened with Maui? Is anybody ever going to be held responsible? All those train wrecks. It's nuts. Yep. Yeah, wanted some butt. See, this thing's charging. Yeah, we're charging. Wait a minute. There's shit going on. I just looked at a notification up top there. Evidently, they're hearing gunfire going on in Tehran, the capital of Iran, and maybe there's a coup going on. I think they're you got the moderates over there, and then the fucking radicals fighting, for power. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. Nothing ever gets resolved. They're all saying, yeah, these people are going to jail, but they never do. Like Hillary Clinton, there was a big saying going around every time Trump gave a speech. People were saying, lock her up, lock her up. She's still wandering around free. I mean, they even had a deposition a little while ago, and she looked guilty as hell. And nothing will ever get done about it. It's fucking unbelievable. Oh, really, Massey? Oh, no shit. Huh. Who, me? Wilmington, Delaware. It's on the East Coast, in between. I'm like about, I don't know, maybe 100 miles away from Washington, D.C., and 80, 90 miles away from New York City, in between. And maybe 30 or 40 miles from Philadelphia. Yeah, I've been down Dover. Exactly. That's how to communicate, dial up. Symbols and codes and shit. What's going on down Dover? Oh, really? Yeah, it's a small town, small city. Actually, on the license plates at one time, it was called. It said Small Wonder. That was a nickname for the state of Delaware. I don't know if it's still on the plates. I haven't seen it. Oh, NASCAR. Yeah, your ex's nickname too. What? What's his nickname? Okay, I got you. Gotcha. Little. Yeah, Delaware's all right. It's not the greatest. I figured that's what you're trying to say. Topper. No, I don't know where Topper is. You got me. So, Trundy, you guys allowed to plant gardens and shit down there? Tupperware. Okay. I got Delaware. Yeah. I knew there's something there. Delaware. Yeah, exactly. It's like dial up. Caught that right away. Tupperware. Gotcha. Are you guys allowed to garden and shit down there, or do you need like license and shit? Because I tell you what, they were literally talking about. I don't know whether they did it or not in some states, but I think Pennsylvania was one. They were talking about if you had a garden, you had to have a license for it. Like, what the fuck is that? They got to keep taking money off you. It's on your property. You're growing a few tomatoes. Next thing you know, you got to fucking shell out money to the fucking government for what? Yeah, I'm their underwear. Exactly. Yep. Tupperware. There you go. Is marijuana legal in Australia? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, what they're gonna tax you for empty rooms? It's because they want us all crammed into like 15-minute cities, dude. That's one of the things they were talking about is like basically forcing you to have people you don't even know come in there and live in your house with you. That's what they wanted to do, bring in all these immigrants, just like dump them in everybody's backyard almost. Now, I say take them up to Martha's Vineyard and let them live with all the millionaires up there. Bet you they fucking complain then. Yeah. There you go. It's pretty good dial up. Yeah, crazy. How can you have a 3,000 for a lifetime child's fishing license until 18? Well, that's not lifetime. That's only a handful of years. He could live to 70. Well, he's going to spend more money once he hits 18. Yeah. I have like very wide. No, Washington. Right. Really? Why are they getting weird about fishing up in Washington? Yeah. A while back, I'm guessing. Actually, I think it was up in Alaska. Do you guys remember? It might have been a year or two ago. They kept finding like a foot floating up onto the shores up near Columbia, like over and over again. Like someone was chopping somebody's leg off or something was happening. Like bodies were in a river, and all they kept finding was a foot with like in a sneaker or something. Some fucking serial killer was up there probably. It was about a year or two ago they were talking about. They must have seen about 7 or 8 times it happened in one area, maybe more. Yep. It's a lot of money. Yeah. Oh, by the way, you guys hear that Russia's trying to put a nuke in space? I guess they're going to put a nuke up there. That right there may actually become part of a prophecy that's in Revelation. So if that whatever ship or whatever the hell it's in crashes, falls back down, and lands in the ocean and contaminated, that could be Chernobyl, or not Chernobyl, Wormwood, which is Chernobyl. That could be what the prophecy's about. That 1/3 of the fish die. Damn. Why the fuck would they do that? They want you to starve. Yeah, exactly. If that thing, what if it crashes? They're bringing a nuke up there. What if something happens? You know? Yeah, right, right, right. Exactly. Uh, Yep. What's that? Russians saved the world from nukes once. All right, that one. Russians in the what's that 80s refused to listen to his computer and launch a counter strike. Yeah, exactly. That's scary as hell. That these are all premises and plots of sci-fi movies we watched growing up. Now they're becoming truth. These things. Right? Yeah, you're probably right about that, Chris. Exactly. That doesn't. That's crazy. Right. Yeah, they never tell you. They're not even telling us the casualties that are going on over there. Really. I mean, it's probably a lot worse than anybody has any idea. Right. That's exactly right. Shadow warriors. People don't even know those people existed. Right. I think I'm gonna call it a night and kill the live stream. I gotta get some sleep. I'm tired of shit. I got up real early this morning. So you guys, thank you for stopping by. What's that? And Chris, you said you uh subscribe to Hope. Come on back if you can. And same with all you guys. Anybody that's on there that isn't subscribed, which I think most of you are, unless there's people not in the chat but just watching. Please subscribe. What's that? Like Australia and the world wars, we lost all our rainy ones. Yep. All good, mate. See you guys. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Hit me. You see you hit me with thumbs up there. Have a good one. God bless everybody. Keep safe. See you later.